Hi, today is Wednesday, September 7th, and I'm very excited for today's video because my Harvest collection order arrived. I will admit it is a little bit on the smaller side. I didn't pick up too many items from the Harvest collection, so I decided to also tack on to the end of this video just a quick little kind of home decor and warmer tour update for September. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you what I picked up from the Harvest collection. This also includes a little order from my mom and dad. So I am very happy to report that the ice pack I received in this order did come in its own little plastic bag, just to keep condensation from collecting and making everything in this bag of wax wet, which is what happened to my last order. I actually did contact consultant support and they seemed really grateful for the feedback and input. They said that they were kind of reviewing the ice pack situation. So I hope that this is a change that we'll see going forward, and hopefully we won't need ice packs for very much longer, but this just feels like the summer that will not end here where I live. We are in the middle of this massive heat wave and I am just so ready for fall. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you what I picked up from this order. So most of this is actually bars that my parents ordered, so I will just run through their order really quick. They picked up a bar of cider mill. They got one of the new releases, black currant and plum. They picked up Johnny Appleseed, Sips of Cider, another new release, Autumn Road Trip, I know that's one of their favorites for the fall, Orchard Apple and Spice, Blackberry Spice, which is another new release. Now in my last fall kind of haul video, I kind of poo-pooed this bar, and I still kind of pick up a little bit of that mothball scent that I was getting on the bottom, but I will say that I am actually warming this in my office right now and it's actually really nice. It smells like kind of a fall craft store potpourri type scent. It also reminds me of the blackberry clove little tree air fresheners, if you've ever smelled those. It's a very similar scent, but better. So I actually do like this one warming. They also picked up a bar of Cinnamon Bear. They got a bar of Harvest Blessings, Spiced Ember Glow, First Day of Fall, and then I am throwing in Falling Apples because I warmed this past week and absolutely fell in love with this scent. So on cold, I get a lot of kind of a very sweet, tart apple, but there is a really nice kind of woodsiness, kind of a deep perfumey aspect to this. When this was warming, a lot more of that kind of perfumey woodsiness came out, and it actually reminded me of an apple version of Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin from Bath and Body Works. So I fell in love with this. It didn't last terribly long. I think I took it out after the second day, but while it was going, it was fantastic. My husband complimented it. My parents really liked it when they were over at our house, so I decided to give them a bar of that. They also picked up a bar of Jack's Obsession. This is one of my mom's favorite fall scents, and it is a really nice apple cinnamon scent, so she'll be glad to have that. And then because that was a licensed bar, I picked up a 3-pack of licensed bars, the other 2 being the new Harry Potter scent. So this, I believe, is called Wizarding World, and I did have a chance to smell this at Scentsy Family Reunion, but like I said in another video, everything just kind of blurred together from that weekend. We smelled so many different bars and fragrances that I really can't remember exactly how this smelled, so I'm excited to smell it right now. Ooh, this is nice. So I am picking up just a little bit of kind of like a masculine cologne-like fragrance on the top, but if you smell a little bit deeper, there is a really pretty, sweet muskiness to this. It kind of smells like a musky sweet amber. And then smelling the bottom, I'm getting a lot more of that kind of masculine cologne-like scent. This actually reminds me of a masculine version of either Love Story or Silhouette. So if you've smelled either one of those bars, they kind of smell similar to me. Imagine those with a masculine cologne twist. I think this will actually be nice. I can see us warming this in our family room, so I'm excited to give that a try, and then I'm going to give one to my mom and dad. All right, so let's talk more of the Harvest collection. I did pick up 2 of the 3-pack bar bundles, so these do have to be purchased together unless you add them individually to Scentsy Club. And the trio includes Wild for Fall, Maple Rum Cake, and Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. And again, we did have a chance to smell these at SFR, and I can kind of remember my impressions of them, but I am excited to smell them again. So I think I'm going to start with Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. Ooh, so this is nice. I am getting the pumpkin spice note on top. So to me, there is a little hint of cinnamon. It kind of smells like the same pumpkin spice note that's in Pumpkin Roll, but maybe not quite as bakery forward, but there definitely is a sweetness to this scent. When I first smelled it, I could pick up more of the vanilla, and now I'm just getting a lot of that kind of pumpkin spice note. So yeah, to me, this actually smells a lot like Pumpkin Roll, maybe just a little bit on the more like sweet side rather than the true like bakery pastry note side. But this is really pretty. I think I will really enjoy this one as the weather cools down. And then I am going to smell Maple Rum Cake next. I usually do not like maple scents, so I'm a little hesitant about this one. So on top, this is sweet and deep. I'm not getting too much of like a really cloying maple note, so that's a good thing for me. Ooh, there it is. Yep, so this is very sweet, syrupy maple. I do pick up a little bit of that kind of like bakery pastry note. There's a little bit of kind of a sharp cinnamon that smells like something that would be on top of a pastry. But there is this kind of ooey gooey sweet maple note. It doesn't really smell like maple syrup to me, but more like a maple baked good. So this is one that I would really have to be in the mood to warm. So maybe in the really cool months of fall and winter, I might be feeling like this scent, but this definitely has that kind of sweet, cloying, syrupy, gooey maple scent. So Maple Rum Cake. And then one that I'm really excited to revisit is Wild for Fall. So this one I think will be completely different from these other two, which definitely lean a little bit more on the fall bakery spice side of things. This one should be nice and fresh. Ooh, yes. So I remember smelling this at SFR in the little scent cubes. This smelled like a very kind of wintry, holiday, Christmassy type scent because you do get that kind of pine note. Ooh, on the bottom, there's this kind of earthiness that actually really smells like being out in the woods, like on a hike. Ooh, it almost smells like the very last little tiny remnants of a campfire. It does not have a smoky note, but just this kind of earthy warmth in the very background. Ooh, this smells really authentic. And then it does have a nice kind of bright, almost like citrusy, fruity note. And I can't remember the scent notes off the top of my head, but there is something kind of zesty at the top. So this almost smells like one of the kind of holiday pine scents that we've had before, but there is just a nice little twist to it that just makes us feel a little bit more earthy. I think this one will be really, really nice in the later part of fall and kind of into the holiday season. It's crisp. It is piney, but there's something, it's almost like if you mixed like iced pine without a minty note, if you mixed iced pine with like a spiced grapefruit. That's kind of the scent I'm getting from this. Not super, super holiday, but just kind of nice, fresh, and festive. So I think this one will be really nice in the later part of fall. So if I had to pick a favorite, ooh, and see, smelling the cozy vanilla and pumpkin again, the very first thing I smell is like a sweet vanilla frosting type note. But then once I smell a little bit more deeply, I do get that kind of pumpkin spice, and then that just kind of overtakes my nose. But on first sniff, there is a really nice kind of sweet vanilla buttercream note. So I like these two. I think that I will definitely enjoy warming both of these. Just for me personally, I'm not a huge fan of maple, so that's why maple rum cake is my least favorite of the three. It's not a bad scent. It's not repulsive. It's just something that I probably wouldn't reach for, and I know that my husband would not like this scent. So 2 out of 3 is good enough for me. And then I only picked up 2 other things. One of them is a warmer, so I will open that last, but I did get the hand cream in cashmere and corduroy. I really thought about getting the Scentsy soak, but I have so much Scentsy soak that I really do not need another bag of it right now. I did think the packaging is really cute. It has these little sleeping cats. At first, when I saw the marketing images of this, I could not figure out what those blue lumps were, but they are really cute little kitties. So I'm excited to smell this. I think this will be really nice in the body care, and I kind of wish that they had brought out a body wash. I would have loved to pick that up. Ooh, okay, let's try this. So it is very light. Ooh, just light and sweet. This actually smells pretty true to the wax, which is just kind of a nice, warm, sweet, fuzzy scent. Sometimes Scentsy's hand creams can have a little bit of like a chemically smell to them. I'm getting a tiny little bit of that, but mostly this is just a really nice kind of soft, sweet scent, very true to the wax bar. So I think I will actually really enjoy that. All right, so like I said, I only picked up 1 warmer from the Harvest collection, and you all might be kind of surprised at which one I got. I really like the Fall Fairy Tale pumpkin. It looks so beautiful, but I already have several pumpkin warmers, so I decided to pass on that one for now. I actually ended up getting the Ghoulish Grip. I thought this was so cute, and a lot of the Halloween decor over the past few years has been kind of featuring this kind of spooky skeleton hand, so I liked that Scentsy was kind of jumping on that bandwagon. So let me pull this out. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, so the bottom is actually very metallic. That's pretty cool. And the hand itself is very metallic. This is a very shiny warmer. Even the black part, as you can see from the reflections, is really glossy. That is cool. I like it. And then it has some holes in the back to let light out, because this will not glow, but it will kind of cast that light on the wall. Has a nice dish. Like I said, that's pretty cool. So I have some plans for this warmer, and I'm really excited to get my Halloween decorations up. Probably at the end of September, I'll start putting those out. So yay, I really like that. I will plug it in and show you what it looks like lit up. All right, so here is the Ghoulish Grip plugged in, and let me show you what it looks like turned on. So as you can see, it doesn't glow, but it does cast the light onto the wall. So you still do get some light from it, but I just thought that was really kind of creepy and spooky, and I like it. So you'll have to let me know what you picked up from the Harvest collection or what you are still thinking about getting. Like I said, stay tuned. I do have some footage from a few weeks ago of my spring summer decor upstairs, and then how I've changed it up for September. So thanks so much for watching. All right, so here we are in my front room, and this spring and summer, I really just wanted to keep my home decor really clean and simple. So upstairs, I just kind of incorporated some pops of green and eucalyptus and like the kind of fresh feel that it gave. On my entryway table, I just kept out my satin black classic curve warmer. This is my tried and true. I probably will switch it out for fall though. And then over on my front door, I have this hanging basket that I got at Target that I really, really love. Like I said, I have been really liking incorporating some of the eucalyptus into my home decor. I just think this has looked really fresh for the spring and summer. Keeping with the eucalyptus theme, on the door to our laundry room, I have this really kind of simple eucalyptus wreath that I got a few years ago at Target. And I don't think I've talked much about the warmers that I have out in my kitchen this season. So over next to my kitchen sink, I do have the full-size Salerno warmer, and I am really, really liking it. I just paired it with this eucalyptus arrangement and then this cute little birdie for kind of a fresh springtime neutral look. And then on the other side of my kitchen, next to my coffee maker, I have the mini Salerno warmer. So I really like that those warmers coordinate. I think it looks really nice and clean and modern in the kitchen, and they are both really good performers. So I have really, really enjoyed them this spring and summer. And then I just went with kind of a springy vibe over in the dining area. I really like this table runner that I got a few years ago from Home Goods, and I will show you what I have over in our little china cabinet. So I went with this kind of birdhouse theme, and I got all of these cute little decorations from my grocery store. So I first found these green tin houses and thought they were so cute. They have this leaf pattern embossed, so I thought they were just perfect for the spring. And then I found these little iron birds and thought they were so cute too. So I have a big one and then two smaller ones. And then I found these little ceramic houses that matched, and I just thought that they were so cute. So this has been up on display all spring and summer, and I just like that it's a little understated but still really, really cute. So I'm ready to change this out for some fall decor. So I am going to redecorate the china cabinet using these really cute canisters that I just picked up at a local consignment shop. I thought they were so pretty. I absolutely love the color scheme and thought that they would go all year round with my decor, but I thought they would look really pretty for kind of a transition from summer to fall. All right, this isn't the final setup, but I love these little canisters. I think that they are just the right amount of neutral mixed with the pattern, and I think they'll be really, really versatile. So I am going to try to tweak this a little bit, maybe add some other kind of fall transitional elements over the next few weeks, but I really, really like it. All right, it has been a few days and I did make some changes over in my dining room. First, I did want to give a huge shout out to my dad who helped me hang up these pictures over on this wall. It's been blank ever since we moved into this house. We actually had to repaint every surface in this house. So I was very hesitant and kind of thoughtful about what I wanted to hang up on the walls, and I really like how this turned out. I think these pictures balance the little cabinet that we have over on this side, so I am really happy with how that looks. So just a quick close-up, I got these 16 by 16 white wooden frames off of Amazon, and I decided to hang up some of our wedding pictures. So that's me with my parents, and then Tyson and his dad. So I'm really happy to have some pictures up in our dining room. My dad also helped me hang some matching pictures over on the other side of the room, so I will show you those in just a minute. And then over in this cabinet in the corner, I didn't change much up. I still have these really cute striped canisters. I did add this really cool pear that I picked up at my grocery store. And that's kind of the theme that I'm going with for this really hot September. I really want to decorate for fall, but it is just so hot outside. So I think I'm going to go with more of a harvest kind of feel with pears and apple accents, and I thought that that was really cute. So I do like how that came together. And then keeping with the striped theme, I did put this table runner out. It needs to be ironed, but we'll save that for another day. I just got this off of Etsy. I like the kind of beige color with the white stripes. I think that it goes well with my neutral decor. And then heading over into the living room, like I said, my dad did help us hang up these pictures, and I really like how they turned out over on this side as well. All right, sorry about the glare, but this is one of my favorite pictures from our wedding. I just really like that. And again, I'm glad to have some of these pictures out on display. And then kind of keeping with that eucalyptus theme that I've been into, I thought that little eucalyptus arrangement was really pretty, and I will probably keep it out for the rest of September. And then over on the other side, I still have my stone leaf warmer out. I think that this goes really well with the colors of those canisters that I have in the cabinet. It's just really neutral, and I think it is nice for the kind of transition from summer to fall. So I'll probably keep that out for a few more weeks. And then this is just another picture from our wedding that I really like. All right, and I did want to change up this little display in my kitchen just to make it feel a little more harvest or fall-like. I feel like this looks very kind of springtime and summery. Like I said, I'm not ready to fully commit to fall and pumpkins just because it is so hot outside. Echo, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ugh.
Tonight, expect a low of 72 degrees.
So I don't know if you could hear that, but it is 100 degrees outside, and it is so hot. So we are in the middle of a major heat wave here, and I'm so ready for it to cool down. So instead of going with pumpkins, like I said, I'm trying to do more of like a pear or apple theme. And I really like that pear that's over in the kind of china cabinet next to my dining table. I found that at my grocery store and I couldn't find another one, but I did find these cool things at Hobby Lobby. So there's a pear and an apple, and I thought that those would make kind of cool transition pieces. So let me see kind of what I can come up with here. So I need to decide if I want to keep this wooden beaded tray and the Salerno warmer or switch them out. So this is the little tray that I used with my autumn display last year. I really like the kind of black handles. I think it looks a little bit more fall-y. And then I also was thinking about setting up my elegance warmer. So we'll see. I just kind of want to play around with this and see what's going to look good. I am going to switch up to fall here in the next few weeks, hopefully. So this won't be kind of a permanent situation, but just something to get me through these really hot days of the end of summer. So I'm gonna take this little birdie away. I found this really pretty arrangement at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I liked it because it has the green eucalyptus that can still kind of tie in with the eucalyptus that I plan on keeping out for the next few weeks. But there are some touches of fall with that kind of orange flower and the brown leaves. So I was thinking I could put this on this tray if I wanted to keep the tray and the warmer the same, but this tray is pretty small, so I wouldn't have room for much else, and I don't want those leaves to get in the warmer. So I think I am going to switch this up a little bit. Okay, so here is that same little configuration on the other tray with my elegance warmer. And I thought that the color of this glass looked really pretty with the glass in this vase, that the colors worked really nicely together. And this gives me a little bit more room so I don't have to worry about the leaves touching the warmer. So I have this cute little pair, and then, I don't know, I was thinking about making a little cluster. I kind of like that. It is a little darker in like the color palette than I was going for over in my dining room where I have a lot of the white ceramic. But I think, you know, just for the next few weeks in September, I think this will work okay. I'm just playing around with a few other things. I did have this little cute cream pitcher that I thought might bring in a little bit of lightness to this setup because it was looking a little dark to me. So that's an option. That pitcher kind of reminded me of the Prairie pitcher warmer. So I decided to run and grab that just to see how that looks, because that looks very harvesty. I feel like the whole thing might be missing something, and I'm not exactly sure what. But like I said, I'm not going to be keeping this little display up for very long, so I don't think I'm going to fret too much about it. But I think that's kind of cute, and I might play around with some stems or something else. All right, I'm still playing around with it. Here's another little variation that I came up with the pear on a little riser. And then just incorporating some more of the white. I just felt like it was looking kind of dark with the dark wood and these dark fruits. That's kind of cute. And there's another configuration with the fruits next to each other and the white pitchers on either side. So I think I'm gonna stop here because I could play around with this all night, but I think this will satisfy some of my fall cravings while I am waiting for fall to actually get here. And I am going to change out my Salerno mini warmer. And I'm just gonna go with one of my all-time favorites. This is a very old warmer, the white basket weave. All right, love it. I'm also gonna change out the warmer that I've had in my laundry room. So this is the tie-dye mini warmer that came in a whiff box this last year. And I just switched that out for my go-to indigo tile. All right, and before I go, I am going to put some fresh wax in my warmers, and I have to go with Scarlet Sunflower. This has to be one of my very favorite scents to use in the transition between summer and fall. It is so nice because it's very fresh and crisp with the apple and cranberry notes, but there is kind of a nice sophisticated perfuminess to this as well. I absolutely love it. Definitely recommend for this time of year. All right, so I'll do 2 cubes here, and I don't know, I'm just still looking at this arrangement. I think it might look pretty with some green eucalyptus, so I might see what I have, but like I said, I'm gonna stop messing with it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.